Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another crackling encounter. And the two teams that will be battling their way out in the center. That's game number two. And it's going to be between Radha Gobind Club and Kishore Club. So just to give you all a heads up, the team that will be attacking on your frame, well, that's a team comparison. We'll get back to the team introductions. Kishore Club, where they played three, scored 8 goals from 3 games. 7 points is what they have in their tally. Two victories, a draw, no defeats yet. Radha Gobind Club, 2 matches played, 2 goals scored, 1 point, no victories yet, one loss, one draw. So they have played one game less than the other teams. And out of the 2 games, they've managed to keep one clean sheet. This game will be very, very important for them. That's what the gold division looks like. Rising Star Club, Jai Durga Club, Shant Club, Radha Gobind Club, Mangala Club, East Coast Railways, and Kishore Club. This is going to be a battle, if might. It's going to be a battle of two teams fighting their hearts out. And we are underway. Just to give you all a heads up, the team on the frame that's attacking from your left to right and their signature blue and green are the Radha Gobind Club, wherein the team in your frame attacking from the right to left in their black is Kishore Club. Kishore Club is a very vicious unit. They have some tremendous firepower up their sleeves and they can really prove to be the game changer of their side. Radha Gobind Club looking around for opportunities. They won't really get there. That's a fine ball. This is an excellent delivery. But he was, I reckon, in a couple of... he was caught in two minds there, whether to go for it or not, whether it would be an offside or not. And eventually in the process, what he did was he let the ball go. And this time, definitely the ball just trickles around in the midfield. The referee's halted play there. Short passes now. Radha Gobind Club slowly rising out from the center. Creates a long ball, chests it down. Ships it on towards that far left. Pretty much of easy pickings there. now launched one forward. A fine run will eventually go out of play. Nice ball sent forward. Radha Gobind Club trying to control the narrative there, trying to control the tempo. This is a beautiful ball. The flags went up. He clearly came back from the offside position to receive it. And that too, right beneath the nose of the linesman. It was almost like flouting him. And that is a lovely ball from the left and well defended there by Radha Gobind Club. Cross comes floating in from the left, straight to the goalkeeper of Radha Gobind Club, Roshan Karia. Three minutes on the clock, and as things stand, it's 3 minutes 11 seconds to be precise. Goes straight to the goalkeeper. And sends another long ball forward. It's quite a chase here for Radha Gobind Club. But this time though, the goalkeeper, if Kishore Club does a fine job, Sunil Bagha under the woodwork, an experienced campaigner, one of the safest hands in the ranks. This time the ball bobbling up ever so slightly. Does a decent job. Knocks it around. Kishore Club trying to find a way forward. But Radha Gobind Club, they are hell-bent at the time, for the time being at least. The referee giving away a free kick now in favour of Radha Gobind Club. It's going to be a long free kick here. Sends one, but that was not to bother anyone. A very emasculated, a very watery effort, to be honest. Goes out of play, and now goalkeeper has got it back in. Kishore Club twists and turns around. It's now more or less box-to-box action, where the ball is just tricking around everywhere. It's starting to drizzle. It was overcast conditions throughout the day. And now that the drizzle has started, it won't particularly be easy for the players. Coming all the way from the right, but it's not to be, at least in this case. You know, when it starts to rain, it can get really tricky for the players, particularly on a pitch like this. You ideally start looking around then to take those aerial shots, because you don't know whether the ball would be controlled on the ground or not, because after a certain point in time, the ground starts to get slightly dank and it gets heavy as well. So it's not really easy because the ball gets stuck around. And if it gets stuck around, that is a lovely cross there. Kishore Club, the defenders. He pulls in a very, very crucial save there. It's going to be a corner. But what an incredible effort there. First corner of the day. It comes for Radha Gobind Club. Takes a grounder. Pinballs first up the foot of the player and then off the chest of the one stationed in front of the net. but eventually doesn't really get where he would have wanted it to. Does a decent job. Goes all the way from the right. Plays out with the carom ball or the knuckleball technique. This is a long chase here for Kishore Club. Obviously, they won't reach there because the Radha Gobind Club player, they're way in advance. Short passes being played. Ships it forward, but well done there by the player who steps in. And now sends one lovely ball forward. But it's getting slightly haywire. Most likely it is due to the rain. Ideally, when it rains, it really becomes very challenging for you to keep your eyes. Radha Gobind Club trying to knit something significant, something slightly better than what they are doing at least until now. It's more of a rudderless fixture, to be honest. Not really the best of signs, not really the best of action that we are seeing, particularly after that first game. I mean, it was such a crazy game that you couldn't take your eyes off the screen. It was brilliant, it was beautiful, and it was marvelous indeed. This time passes the ball on towards the far left. Nobody there to receive it. Kishore Club trying to build all the way from the right. The ball trickles out of play, and it is going to be a throw in here. Kishore Club now trying to build from the right. Once again, a bit more weight on the ball than they would have expected, and it goes out of play. I reckon Radha Gobind Club, they were trying to do something different, at least in this occasion. Suddenly kicks the ball out and realizes, oh my god, what have I done? I've just let it go. I've just slipped away an opportunity. Even though Kishore Club couldn't really use it to their advantage as the ball goes out of play. So you see all the help that you get. If you're unable to use that, then that help doesn't make any sense. Now the drizzle is starting to be louder. It's starting to be heavier. But then football is a game that you can play. It's a free kick here in favor of Kishore Club. Sends it towards the goal. Eludes everyone. Had an element of threat out there. But it didn't really pan out in their favor. You've got to do it slightly better than that. Goes out of play finally. Rain is getting heavier and heavier. Obviously, that shouldn't be impacting the football unless the ground conditions gets to such an extent where the referee has to hold up play. It's a very rare scenario in football, particularly. In cricket, you would see the game being stopped because they have to protect the pitch. But in football, they continue playing till those 90 minutes. So it's even a lot more challenging, particularly, the players, they have a lot more risk of injuring themselves. Goal kick now in favor of Kishore Club. Takes a shot forward. Now RADHA GOBIND Club trying to find a way from the right, goes towards a goal. But again, it initially felt that it was well directed, but it had no power. And with the goalkeeper under the woodwork, you really can't expect these to at least go in. And now it's pouring down. Heavens have cracked open. A shot comes in, goes out as well. Not on target. And I reckon it has taken a slight deflection. The players will start to find this a lot more difficult. With every passing minute, it would turn into a lot more difficult because they'll not be gripping onto the track. Sends a long corner there. RADHA GOBIND Club trying desperate. The final touches of them, so they'll obviously their opposition. They would get a throw. Throw wasn't the grandest ones then. Kishore Club, at the moment it feels as if they are competing not just against the opposition, but they are competing against rain as well. The raindrops are getting bigger with every passing second. Well, this is a good ball. Kishore Club, they do latch onto it. Cross comes floating in. Header. Couldn't steer it towards the goal. The idea was right. The execution almost there. Only for the ball to just steer out. Tantalizingly in front of him. Glorious opportunity goes begging. And now RADHA GOBIND Club. The referee's blown the whistle there. Oh no, he wants the play to be on. Oh my word, the ball's trickled through. The goalkeeper will have to come out. He's collected it cleanly. To be honest, trying to understand the line, it is becoming slightly challenging, particularly under this heavy rain, and that is one thing that can happen. The lines may start blurring. It's a long ball. RADHA GOBIND Club, they are not reaching that for sure. Send another long ball forward. This time the Kishore Club sniffing out the chances on the horizon. Won't really get there. Does a decent job. The ball goes out. "16 minutes on the clock. No goals scored yet. Both the teams have come very close though towards scoring. And now the goalkeeper. Easy pickings here for the goalkeeper of RADHA GOBIND Club, Roshan Kharia. Ball went out of play before he could latch onto it. Tries to keep under control. Kishore Club wanted to go for that shot, but what a crucial save there, very crucial block. denying Kishore Club what could have been their first shot on target and also could have probed the goalkeeper. That was a treat for the eyes. Look at how the rain is coming down. To be honest, it's scary. Very, very scary. Nonetheless, they do manage to find the ball again. Kishore Club, they've slowly grown in this match. It was initially started with a spell of domination from Radha Gobind Club, but Kishore Club, they have started getting a lot more possession. They have started building themselves into an almost unstoppable unit. They've kept on knocking on the doors. The possession belongs to them now. That is a fine ball. They wanted to take a header, but that would have been actually way too far away. It wasn't anywhere close, or it wasn't the place from where he could have actually headed with clinical power. The rain is now starting to hold for a while. That would be good news, to be honest. 60th work goes for a shot. The goalkeeper of Radha Gobind Club standing tall there. What a shot there from the Kishore Club attacker. Roshan Karia, however, he was right there waiting to save his team's downfall. And now Radha Gobind Club comes on the lookout for an opportunity. Does find help. Sends in a beautiful cross. Chance goes for that side volley. Doesn't connect. Doesn't connect. Great chance there. Incredible opportunity, and it goes begging. Could have done better though. Trying to go forward with that chance, but that won't really be counting. This time straight to the player at that far right. "20 minutes on the clock, and this has been a pretty decent, a pretty fine battle between two sides as they keep on coming for each other's throats. Now that the rain has started to hold up, it's lightening slowly. It'll be a lot easier now for the players to interact, for the players to come with that bit of an artistic expression in terms of passes there. 21 minutes and nothing so far that would separate the two sides. They have tried hard, but again, trying and scoring, they are entirely two different ball games. Kishore Club, that is a fine ball. Can they latch onto it? They do. They do on that far left. They'll need help. They go for the goal straight away, but that was miles away, and he was not even in the position to try and send it towards the goal. Radha Gobind Club trying desperately to stay on their feet. few passes. Coming up, does beautifully. Kishore Club, they stay on their feet. In fact, that is a successful swivel. Will they let one fly? They still have the possession at their feet. Cross comes in. Header, but then well defended by Radha Gobind Club. With every passing minute, Kishore Club, they look a lot more menacing here. This is absolutely brilliant so far. And now Radha Gobind Club trying to create a pass from the right. The ball trickled out there for a second. Beautiful ball, but that has been taken back, reclaimed by Radha Gobind, by Kishore Club on the contrary. Well done by Kishore Club. At the moment they are unstoppable. Their hunger is simply written all over the skies. Radha Gobind Club bursting forth. They won't really have to say this time. Referee blowing the whistle. It's going to be a free kick now in favor of Kishore Club. This time Radha Gobind Club, that is a beautiful through ball. They have managed to keep it under control. And now sends it towards the goal. What a crucial piece of defensive intervention that was. Coming just in the nick of time. Radha Gobind Club once again trying to build something from the right. Sends another cross this time though. The goalkeeper of Kishore Club, Sunil Baga, he was quick to react. He's one of the finest goalkeepers that you'd come across in the circuit of ODISHA. The coach giving out a few crucial instructions there. Just ensuring the fact that all of it is being taken into account while the players are playing. Like passes like this, it's never going to be easy when you play on a wet and sloppy outfield. The ball is always going to go away from you. It'll have to depend on you that where you continue to put yourself or where you continue to put your trust. You have to put your trust in yourself. You have to believe in your strengths, your weaknesses. That is a lovely cross all the way from the right. The captain of Kishore Club on the chase did do a decent job of trying to keep it under control, but at the end of it all, he failed to keep the ball from rolling out, eventually granting a throw-in. With time, Radha Gobind Club somehow has completely dried off in this fixture. Pass sent towards the far right. And just while we were talking about Radha Gobind Club against the tide of the play, despite fragmented bursts of brilliance, have managed to find the back of the net. They were tiptoeing all the way from the right and just keeping the player who wanted to, like the defender who was the marker for the man who scored the goal. He had no idea that there was a player breathing on his neck, and they eventually pay a price. Radha Gobind Club has suddenly managed to find the back of the net. Kishore Club was dictating possession, but out of nowhere, they have conceded. This is why they say that football is a game where you can't take your eyes off the ball, where you need to be aware and very, very aware of what is going on around you. Radha Gobind Club for a moment had a momentary lapse of concentration, and they pay a very heavy price out there. This time, though, Kishore Club, they will have things under control. Short passes being played, short passes being knitted together. Kishore Club setting themselves up for that finish, goes for the cross. Oh, just in the nick of time. Just in the nick of time. Radha Gobind Club has managed to send the ball away to safety. Kishore Club is going to be a lot more venomous. They are going to be a lot more dangerous and deadly. And this time the cross again goes out. 28 minutes. And this has really been a fascinating battle. Players down, 28 minutes on the clock. We are about to reach half hour of the game, and so far as things stand, despite Radha Gobind Club scoring, Club, they have looked really in great touch, to be honest. Quick throw taken in. The game's getting physical. That should be a free kick there. It's going to be a long free kick here for Kishore Club. Radha Gobind Club, they will be desperate to keep the ball away from their goal as much as they can. Their defense, they have a slight vulnerability despite their strong attacking unit. It is their defense that really leads to a lot of challenges for them. This time though, Kishore Club, their defense will be calm under the pressure as they collect it without having a problem. Sends a lovely ball and it goes out of play. "31 minutes on the clock, and as things stand, it's still 1-0 in favor of Radha Gobind Club. Sends the pass towards the far right, sends in a cross, a goal-bound cross, but there was no one to eventually reach out for it. Knocks the ball around pretty fairly. coming all the way from the left. Kishore Club. Can they latch onto it? I don't think so. They're asking for a foul there. Radha Gobind Club, the defender, he almost went slicing into him. Only 3 minutes, 12 minutes of regulation time remaining at the end of the first half. This was so far. Eventually it trickles out. It's going to be a free kick or a throw in. We'll have to check. It's a throw in here for Kishore Club. The goalkeeper just running all the way to ensure that ball flies out of the range. 33 minutes on the clock. And now the ball going all the way through the central channel. Radha Gobind Club searching for another goal, but won't really get it. Attempts on goal from Kishore Club, 9, but only 2 of them they have found on target. While 4 attempts on goal from Radha Gobind Club, only 1 of them have been on target. And it goes out of play. Another throw in here. Kishore Club and Radha Gobind Club, they've really played a pretty feisty battle despite rain playing spoil sport so far. But the quality, the gentry of football has been absolutely impeccable. This one is not under control. It's going to be a throw in here. Kishore Club still looking for that equalizer. Steers it in front of the goal, it goes out of play. Still 0-0. They'll take their time. Radha Gobind Club on the lookout for a goal scoring chance, but won't really be successful in that case. Sends it forward. Kishore Club trying to build from the left now. Can they create some space ahead of themselves? It's a captain. Beautifully done. There comes the cross. Goal scoring opportunity. Parity restored. They kept on knocking on the doors over and over again. And eventually, in a triumphant celebration of Sioux, they have announced their arrival. Momentary lapse of concentration, and as the rain begins to fall again, Kishore Club has eventually reaped the rewards of their salvo. That run had everything in it. It was a venomous run all the way from the left. And what a sizzling finish. Just 8 minutes away from the halftime mark. We have seen parity. It's all square again at the Barabati Stadium between Kishore Club and Radha Gobind Club. Absolutely wonderful there. Kishore Club comes knocking on the doors again. Radha Gobind Club, despite that goal, they really haven't been at their sizzling best. It is Dashmat Murmu who scored for Kishore Club. And now that once again the rain starts taking over the ground, it is going to get a lot more challenging, a lot more difficult. Send the lovely ball forward, all the way towards the right. Nicely received. Radha Gobind Club does a decent job of keeping it back, regaining the possession for themselves. Not the finest of touches, to be honest. And now they wanted to go for a through ball, but their defenders, this time though, they were alert and they were not going to take any risk whatsoever. Another quick throw taken in there. Radha Gobind Club trying to create an opportunity from the right, but this time though they'll have to wait. Kishore Club won't be reaching out for that. Six more minutes of regulation time and we will be headed towards the tunnel. What an intense half of football has this been rather. Of course, it hasn't been as great as the game that we saw in the last one, but this had its own charm and essence. The rain once again starting to hold for a bit. Yes, the rain really playing a peekaboo here, coming out occasionally, going back to the heavens as well. This one though, it's out of control. Another long ball sent. There's a long chase for the Kishore Club player who's trying to maraud his way back. This time won't be successful. Another opportunity, but the danger's still not over. Once again, another run from the left, but this time the block has come. It'll be a corner nonetheless. Well, it's going to be a goal kick, not exactly a corner. The last touch must have come off the captain. Fine job. There's a player who's down and the referee's blown the whistle. He'll need some medical assistance and no wonder the game has been stopped. It'll start with a drop though, it'll not start with a free kick. Kishore Club once again comes from the left and now switches to the central channel. I reckon the flag's up, yes. before Radha Gobind Club could have latched onto the ball this time, all the way from the right. It was a good piece of defensive intervention that come from Kishore Club. Radha Gobind Club, though, this time they are hoping that maybe if they can just crack open, the cross comes in, chance was there. But the player really couldn't reach out to it out of nowhere. The chance simply exploded in front of them, surprising everyone in its flight path. Now coming all the way from the right. Fine passes towards the right. Kishore Club goes for a cross towards the goal. What a shot! What a hit and what a strike! Kishore Club has scored an absolute stunner as Radha Gobind Club has simply been uprooted from their position of a lead. This is why they say you've got to keep your eyes on the ball till the very last moment. Look at the gentry of the strike. That was an ever-swirling rocket planted 6 feet into the back of the net. Glorious, glorious strike there from Kishore Club as Radha Gobind Club suddenly finds themselves behind. They wanted to get themselves ahead on the stroke of half time, but Kishore Club has simply turned the tide around in their own favor. What a bedazzling finish would that be! Incredible stuff. A bit of a push and shove there. The referee stops play, halts play. But what a crazy, crazy goal that was. We have seen some incredible goals in the tournament. That was definitely one. My word. That is what you call the essence of football happening at its ever-flowing might. Kishore Club comes all the way from the right. Radha Gobind Club, they'll quickly have to get their reins up, because if they don't, they can really be under some serious, serious problem. The referee says game on. "45 minutes of action has already happened." But what is happening out here? What's crazily happening out here is how these two teams have delivered. One minute of additional time, so 20 seconds, 15 seconds as a player down. What a crazy half has this been. I mean, no matter how many times you see the rain, look at that rain, it's back on. It simply feels that they have switched gears there. I don't think there is much action remaining anymore in this half. Radha Gobind Club comes from the left now. Sends in a beautiful cross. Goal scoring opportunity. Do we have one? No, we don't. The goalkeeper darting out of his line. for Kishore Club. Sunil Bagha denies Radha Gobind Club. What a crazy half has this been? Do we have a second goal? Do we go to the first? Do they go to the tunnel? All square. Doesn't look like. Doesn't look like. Takes a shot. The ball still stays alive, but the referee, in all likelihood, will probably blow his whistle. Cross comes in, repelled to safe. But that is that. The first half comes to an end of a crackling football game. And at the moment, we have witnessed three brilliant goals. Radha Gobind Club 2, or rather Radha Gobind Club 1, Kishore Club 2. Dashmat Murmu restored parity for Kishore Club before Mrinmay Mondol scored the first goal of the day. We'll now slip into a short breather. The stats would come up, so do keep an eye on the screen for the stats. I'll slip into a short breather, and so you can if you want to, before we return with the second half of this incredible encounter. Well, that's the stats for you, ladies and gentlemen. That is how the first half went forward. Kishore Club, 57% ball possession and undoubtedly leading the game by 2 goals to 1. Radha Gobind Club, on the contrary, had 43. 11 shots from Kishore Club, 6 from Radha Gobind Club. 4 on target for Kishore Club, 3 on target for Radha Gobind Club. 1 corner for Kishore Club, 2 for Radha Gobind Club. 3 fouls from both sides. And finally, we start the second half with Radha Gobind Club on your frame going from the right to the left in their blue and green. Kishore Club, on the contrary, on your frame going from left to right in their signature black. The lining up for the free kick. This can be a very crucial juncture. The referee will obviously ask for the players to take a step back. It's raining cats and dogs here. So I hope you can understand it's not going to be easy to play the ball on the ground. In all likelihood, they'll try and blast it towards the goal. Radha Gobind Club, they're all set. They'll try and figure out if they can manage to get themselves that equalizer. .46 on the clock. They are lining up slightly more. The rain has no signs of relent. You got to feel for the referee. You got to feel for the players, the linesmen, the ball boys. Goes for that shot, saves! And the rebound didn't really fall at the feet of Radha Gobind Club. It was a fine strike. It just didn't have the direction. And now sent forward. Very carefully knitted to safety there by Radha Gobind Club. Kishore Club now desperate to keep the ball away, and now it's time for them to go on the break. Does a decent job, knits one forward this time though. Radha Gobind Club, they'll have the upper hand. They'll have to clear their lines, and eventually they do that, not making the play. The referee blows the whistle. We restart the game again. Short pass. It was a crazy first half, but now with the rain and play, don't expect much artistry there. That is a fine ball sent towards the goalkeeper of Kishore Club. He'll take them all day long. It won't be any challenge for them. Sunil Bagha, one of the experienced monikers under the woodwork. And now we can expect some box-to-box action as well. Goal kick eventually goes out of play. 48 minutes. Receives it nicely. Does a decent job. Now knits it, sends it forward. The goalkeeper is darting out of his line, won't reach there. The rain really playing a peekaboo here. At times it's very hard, at times it's kind. Radha Gobind Club, this can be a good chance. They did a decent job. And now a cross comes floating in, header. Goes out of play by a proverbial mile. The game is now probably going to be more of a slugfest in the mud because we can see that center of the pitch. It's now heavy, it's now dank, so the ball won't really be rolling as much as you want. It won't be bouncing either because the ball would also tend to get heavy with the water on it. So it's pretty challenging though. Decent job, short passes now. And it goes out of play. It's going to be a throw in now in favor of Kishore Club. Finds away from the left, goes up. A throw in now for RADHA GOBIND Club. This time though, they won't be under control. RADHA GOBIND Club trying desperately to find a way forward. They know that they are trailing in the game. The urgency should come from them. The cross doesn't really happen. Decent footwork. Looking for support, looking for space. And that is a fine cross, but no players from Kishore Club to reach out for it. "51 minutes in the clock. Still 40 minutes of action to go, and this has really been a pretty feisty battle as two sides of two very well performing, very well oiled units. This is a lovely through ball, but Kishore Club, they couldn't really latch onto it. Traded away to safety. Knocks the ball around. Kishore Club, now that the rain is once again starting to hold up, you can expect the game to get, I won't exactly say more artistic, but let's see. It'll be a throw in now in favor of RADHA GOBIND Club. Kishore Club has re-snatched possession away from them. Fine short pass. Chips it forward. That's a brilliant piece of work. Kishore Club, now they have a chance. They have the desired support coming in. The control looks to be a lot more exquisite than they were doing in the first half. They were definitely the dominant side of the two. RADHA GOBIND Club has snatched the ball away. And now they drive forward on a break. This is a lovely through ball. It's a long race though. Can he reach out for it? No, he can't. It goes out of play. So it's really been an entertaining encounter. This has been a pretty decent exchange between two sides who have really put forth their best foot. They've kept on fighting as much as they could, and they have tried to come out all guns blazing. 53 minutes on the clock. Kishore Club has a 2-1 advantage. Ten goals so far for Kishore Club. Just shows how hungry they are for goals. That is a lovely run once again from the left. He'll go out of play though. Short passes being played all together. And now going all the way from the left. Kishore Club. That is brilliant. In the rain, in such slippery conditions, the way he controls the ball. That is exactly what got them the equalizer. That was a venomous run from the left. Goes for a shot, but drags it wide. It's a goal kick now in favor of Radha Gobind Club. 55 minutes. These two teams, they've really worked out wonders so far on their own. Kishore Club, slightly the more dominant sides of the two. Radha Gobind Club, they've tried really hard, but this is what has led to their downfall. They've failed to control the possession. They've failed to knit together a few decent passes. It'll be a change happening for Radha Gobind Club. Short passes for Kishore Club there. Send one ball towards that far right, but no one would reach out for it. It goes out of play. Finally, the change would happen. 56 minutes of intense football action, and it has been absolutely crazy, crazy. Both the teams, they've really fought their best foot. They've fought with all their might, and that is exactly what has kept this game afloat at the highest level. Another long range, this time straight to the goalkeeper. Easy pickings for him. Twist and turns around there. Radha Gobind Club players. Kishore Club, they've just sniffed out an opportunity. But they were not to be. Short passes, Kishore Club. Just showing their true essence. Sends a long ball, beautifully chested down. But that first touch, it seems slightly hefty. "58 minutes on the clock. And as things stand, it's still 2-1. Kishore Club has a very slender lead. That will go out of play. 50. We are now headed towards the 60th minute. A bit of a shaky spell of play there from Kishore Club. Almost gave away the ball way too cheaply. Now drives all the way from the right. We're asking, come on, just keep on chasing with you. It's going to be a throw-in now. 1 hour of intense football happened. There was a slight technical glitch that I had to avert, so apologies for the same. But now things are back under control. Kishore Club now just trying to slow down the tempo there. They know that they do not need to hurry. They have the game in control. They have a slender lead as well. It can be very menacing, to be honest. That lead, by chance, if they concede, it can be very, very tricky. As we head towards the final 30 minutes of the contest, let's see. How do we head there? A few nice passes. That is a beautiful ball sent from the right. But Radha Gobind Club, they look to be in firm control of that one. Kishore Club won't have another say. In the second half, Kishore Club, they've tried. Undoubtedly, they have tried and they have actually looked in pretty decent touch as well. Unfortunately, though, they haven't been as effusive as they were in the first half. Well, there's a player rolling down on the ground, clutching onto his hamstring. And that is because of the cramps. It's despite the fact that it's raining. A player starts getting dehydrated from the center. That is where all these cramps can happen. The medical official has ran out there. He knows that he plays a very crucial role. It's no longer raining, which is a good sign. At least will allow the players to settle slightly. It's a very crazy game, to say football. You play for this game, you play for your love. That's how wonderful it is. Another substitution happening, and it's jersey number 7 who's coming out. This time the goalkeeper will come out and collect it comfortably. No real pressure, no real bump. Sends the ball back, goes for the shot. Had a bit of deflection, but not significant enough to try and cause a shadow of doubt, a speck of doubt in the goalkeeper's minds. 63 minutes on the clock. Absolutely brilliant football, to be honest. Sixty-four minutes, and we still are to see a goal in the second half. The first half had 3 goals, but it all came towards the latter stages, except for the first goal scored by Radha Gobind Club. And this time the ball goes straight to the goalkeeper. He'll keep on taking them all day long. Final 25 minutes of action coming up. And the ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw in all the way from the right. And now Radha Gobind Club. They have found a slither of hope there. But that wasn't exactly hope. I mean, they were bombing forward, which we thought would go smooth and fine, but it didn't. Eventually, rolls out of play. And now Kishore Club just coming all the way from the right. But it's this time it's Radha Gobind Club looking for an opportunity. Great body shielding there. Cross comes in and it eventually eludes everyone out there. Now sends another cross, but then it eludes, keeps on eluding everybody's head. The ball is now getting too scrappy out there. This is a fine run. This is a beautiful ball. Now into the central channel. Chips it forward. Goal scoring opportunity for Kishore Club. But the flag was up. Oh, so much drama football can provide you. An eminent visionary of football called Sir Alex Ferguson. He once commented football bloody hell. And then there was an iconic Liverpool player, Mr. Bill Shankly, who kind of assured us all that football is way more than life and death. They're taking their time at the moment, Radha Gobind Club, just to ensure everything is hunky dory before they go forward with the kill. Decent piece of defensive clearance there, as you would expect. And now we are officially in the last 20 minutes of the game, the regulation time to be precise. This has been a battle that has really seen these two teams bearing out their arsenal. Passes it on towards the left there. Tries to keep it under control. This is a beautiful ball, but goes out of play. This is an excellent run. Kishore Club, they have a shooting opportunity. The shot that they unloaded, I mean, that wasn't grandiloquent enough. This time, Kishore Club. At the moment, it's Radha Gobind Club who's mainly calling the attacking shots. Kishore Club somehow has taken a back seat, somehow busy defending to that slender lead that they have. Now, again, this is a strategy that may work at times, may not. It's like uh, leaving yourself hanging on tenterhooks and then hoping that the hooks don't come off. So it can really be very, very tricky. But you've just got to believe in yourself, and I believe that is why Kishore Club has so far been leading in the game. They believe in themselves. Beautifully rotates around. This time, though, he couldn't really control his posture there. Took a tumble. That's a fine job. Brilliantly taken. That is a beautiful ball there. But it eventually goes out of control. And he'll need some medical assistance for sure. And that's a fine run now, looking for some space. Pulls himself back, adjusts himself. Beautifully steers past the melee of boots there. That is a fine through ball once again. Can he keep it under control? No. The doggedness of the player to try and keep the ball away from the opposition eventually works out in their favor. But then again, he will need some attention there, some medical attention, as he is also down and needs some help because of the tumble that he took. Yes, the crowds, they are happy. I mean, even braving the rain, the way they have been, the way these two teams have exhausted their options, have opened up their arsenal to stun the crowd, to impress them. It has been absolutely brilliant. It's going to be a free kick now in favor of Kishore Club there. And eventually ask, they're saying that the referee is saying, come on, have a look at the time. Let's go. They're set and they're lined up. Goes for that free kick. Oh, the ball did trickle out of the goalkeeper's hands, but it came under control. But the goalkeeper now, he's down. He'll need help. Yes, never easy being a goalkeeper, is it? Now sends a long ball forward. Final 15 minutes of the game. After a battle that would really go down in history for these two teams. And another foul there this time. RADHA GOBIND Club. They'll have a free kick going their way. Second half hasn't been as great as the first half. The first half had its own rise and fall, but the second half it kept on falling. The tempo didn't really was not maintained as it was in the first or the second half. RADHA GOBIND Club with the free kick. Takes a long ranger straight to the goalkeeper. Good shot, good power hit. But that won't really bother the goalkeeper. He stands tall and stands tall emphatically. Challenges the convention and challenges it in a fine manner. And this one has gone out of play. It's a fine ball, but then doesn't really manage to go forward. And now RADHA GOBIND Club, they have some space ahead. They have a few options as well, but unfortunately, things won't go in their way this time. Now the change happening here for Kishore Club. They'll be getting in number 19. Once again, both the players are back on their feet. So a free kick, which has been awarded over to Kishore again. And there's the confirmation of the Kishore club. Ansh Kshatriya made way to the center. Jansan Bandra came out. Radha Gobind club is also about to make a change. Radha Gobind club, this is a great exploit. Can they latch on to it? Can they make it count? It seems on slightly forward there. That pass could have been much better. But it was not to be. It was simply not to be. Golden opportunity, to be honest. In the second half, they have seen fragmented bursts of action. Oh, that could have been a very dangerous spell of play. The referee says play on, and eventually now Kishore club will have a say of their own. They go forward with that defense-splitting ball, but their player won't make it. And that's the change confirmation for Radha Gobind club. Jayanatha Pradhan came in, wherein Kshetrimayum Somokanta Singh went out. Final 10 minutes of regulation time in the game. Final 8 minutes now. Ball's back with Kishore club. But Radha Gobind club, they've snatched it. Decent chance. Wanted to go forward with the shot. But to be honest, it felt like a very difficult angle for me at least. What on earth were they thinking when they wanted to take the shot from that range? It was pretty oblique. There's nowhere close to the goal. In order to score from that range, you will need to have a bit of a laser-like precision and thunderous effort, to be honest. And most importantly, you've got to position yourself. Because if you're not positioning yourself, then it won't really be going your way. Radha Gobind club, they are trying to put everything out in the open now. They were trying to resume this bit of energy for a final burst as we head into the final 7 minutes of regulation time. Cross comes in, headed to safety. The danger is still not over, but eventually a very bad shot. Directionless, haywire. Maybe 3 minutes. Still 7 minutes of action remaining. Still a lot can happen. Believe me, football, they say, is a very crazy game. It is filled with twists and turns. It is filled with hope. And at the same time, hope can be snatched away from you in a flash. And now Radha Gobind club sends in a lovely cross. However, it goes over the woodwork by Whiskers. Now the passes are coming up. Kishore club, they still are in search of a third goal. Try and put this game out of the reach of Radha Gobind club. They come from the left again. Goes for a shot. Drags it wide. Oh, what crazy, crazy game. Look at that. Bam. Not on target though. And now sends in a beautiful cross there. Kishore Club. Mistake. Oh, what a save. And save for the second time. This is probably the goalkeeping moment of the tournament. A twin save in a flash of 2 seconds. Look at that save. And once again throwing his body on the line. You wouldn't simply believe that. That has to be a goalkeeping moment of the tournament, as I mentioned. Sizzling, scintillating, crackling. What reflect on the goalkeeper. You've got to feel for Roshan Karia. An experienced name, and more importantly, someone who really knows how to keep his team afloat. May have conceded a couple of goals, but only if the goalkeepers had a chance to redeem. This opportunity would surely be this twin save should have absolved him of any crime that he's committed earlier. Stunning, I repeat, stunning. And now Radha Gobind Club, after that save, they should be galvanized. They should be spurred on to do even better. They should continue to put their feet on the gas. This is just brilliant, to be honest, so far. Game that has probably seen all sorts of drama, only except for a spot kick. It has seen all sorts of drama, no cards though as well. Well, when I say no cards, no red cards, I mean, obviously. Yellow cards, there was a yellow card shown early, but believe me, it probably tells you the quality, the gentry of the game, isn't it? Chips it into the box, header! Great save again. Oh, this game is not over. This game still won't let you breathe. Oh my word. You keep on screaming, you keep on hollering. You will start finding yourself falling out of breath, as I myself am falling short of breath here. And why not? It's worth it. Believe me, it's worth it. This battle, this game, it has given us everything. The quality, the standards. I mean, absolutely gilt-edged football. Simply amazing. Great stuff. Final minutes of regulation time coming up. Well, the result may say that Kishore Club is leading this fixture, but to be honest, 4 minutes of additional time. Radha Gobind Club, they have put forward their best foot as well. They have put forward everything they had in their gas tank. They have knocked on the doors ever so hard. Kishore Club comes again. That is a beautiful ball, but an equally brilliant save by the goalkeeper. That is mesmerizing stuff. Really, what a tremendous game for Roshan Karia. Unfortunate that he'll have to end up so far. At the moment as things stand, he may end up on the losing side because they'll need to score that goal. Unless they score that goal, no matter how well they play, if they're unable to find the back of the net, well, this time, Radha Gobind Club, can they find that equalizer? For the time being, they won't. They won't. They're trying desperately. Here comes the cross from the right. Chance! Oh, the goalkeeper! He wanted to take it a regulation catch, but it was not to be. It was not to be. Couple of substitutions coming up now for Kishore Club, trying to steal away crucial seconds. And the cross comes in. The ball still doesn't go in. My word, what drama they say! That this world is a stage, believe me. This football is a better stage. This football ground is a better stage. Yellow card comes in. Radha Gobind Club trying everything they have in their shells, everything they have in their arsenal. They're throwing relentlessly, unreservedly at Kishore Club at the moment. This has been a wonderful, wonderful battle. Opportunity again, deflected. Oh, this time the ball falls out. Wanted to go for the back flick. Twist and turns, swivels around. Final few seconds remaining. Goes out of play. 2-1. The scoreline still stands. Kishore Club, they keep on putting their best foot forward. What a beautiful ball sent towards the far right. Trying to send in that cross. Opportunity! But no, not to be. Today is a day where Radha Gobind Club, they will remain reviewing themselves. Brilliant, brilliant football. And that is that. Game, set, match. Thrilling display of action. Is it or isn't it? Well, it's not. No, it's not. The final whistle hasn't gone up. I mean, there's a player who's down, who will need some treatment. So yes, a few more additional seconds. We'll play on. The game is still going on. So yes, they'll have to restart again. But I don't think it has much more life remaining. Short passes. Kishore Club. Are they looking for another goal there? They won't mind it though. Is it towards the far right? Chips it forward. Opportunity. No. Just outside the reach of the Kishore Club player. But this time though, they will have to stop. For it's over. Kishore Club would be thanking the heavens and their stars. What an intense spell of play finally comes to an end. 2-1 is where things come to a close. Kishore Club securing the bragging rights by bare minimum whiskers, and Radha Gobind Club putting forward everything they had, turning every stone they could to arrive to this position. They shouldn't be hanging their heads down. They had a game that would be worth remembering. And in fact, this is a game that should be worth remembering. This man though in the frame, I mean, got to feel for him. Roshan Karia. Tremendous game. Tremendous game. Terrific, to be honest. That twin save would go down in history as one of the finest ones to happen in FAO State League 2023. The lights will now dim itself and we will bow out of the stadium today. For the match has been done and dusted. It rained, it poured. There you go, the stats of the day. Kishore Club, 55% ball possession. Radha Gobind Club, 45. 17 shots from Kishore Club, 12 from Radha Gobind Club. 8 on target from Kishore Club, 6 on target for Radha Gobind Club. 1 corner from Kishore Club, 3 from Radha Gobind Club. 8 fouls for both the sides. 1 yellow card each, and that's all. 8 free kicks for both the sides as well. The goalkeepers were pretty instrumental in both the games. And these stats are powered to you by the official broadcasting partner of FAO League 2023 Sports KPI. Do not forget to join us for another 2 important fixtures tomorrow. But that's all from here today. We will return with 2 fascinating battles tomorrow. Thank you everyone for joining in. This is your commentator Rohit signing off. Take care, stay safe, definitely be happy.